a little earlier, like literally only 18 seconds, and I went to go see my mom. My white stepdaddy was there. I didn't want them being in there, and I will lie, won't lie. There probably will be some fear of it. I just quit the lie. I'll put that on myself, and I'll fix that. However, I wanted to say this because I was looking at something right now, and I'm gonna critique my generation, Gen Z. So I haven't looked all the way at the video. However, there's this video of where a group of millennial influence like beat makers were against some Gen Z beat makers. Now I'm Generation Z. I was born in 1998. So so be it. Anyway, as I was saying, I saw this and I looked to myself. Is I perhaps because I am an old soul, perhaps, but at the same time, I still got to remember this though. My attention span isn't necessarily the greatest. And however, I will say this as well. My generation, our attention spans are very, very low, super low. It's very hard for us to like follow through with a lot of shit. I've noticed that, especially if you're born the year 2000, after you have more feminine energy. Thank goodness I was born in 1998, so I don't really have it like that. However, I have noticed that I've seen like, and the millennials said it more. Sorry, the critique and there was a millennial that said this thing to critique my generation. Forgive me. The ADHD I have affects my speech. I learned to live with it. So be it. However, I said we did grow up with the internet. I did grow up with the internet. The internet is something I had to first thing get that addiction out the fucking way, and I love this thing. And to be fair, he is truly right. I basically grew up with this shit. Like, true, it wasn't as bad as it was when I was little, but it was still there. For the most part, I'd say if you were born maybe like 89, I still I still even live with some of the 90 millennials in. However, kind of put more of the 80s millennials into them because into more in that category because if you were born 90, I'd still say, yeah, you somewhat remember, pretty much remember what it was like to live with it somewhat without the internet. But if you were born 85, especially, you'll definitely remember what it was like before the internet. But I digress. Even if you're born in 90, you got to see life a little different than when I would have been 98. So that's quite a bit of a difference. So if you were born in 90, you would have been graduated in 08, and I would have been 10. So yeah, that is still quite a bit of difference of high school years. But anyway, I digress. So, with that being said, I've noticed my generation is very fast food orientated. It is it's very weak. Not all of us, but a majority, yes. A majority is because of the elites trying to like weaken men and women and destroy the family structure. I know this. I've seen this, and it's because it's the new moon. It's because it's the new moon that I'm more reflecting on this. I'm more reflecting on this, and it's something I must fix inside myself because I don't go all the way with everything. I somewhat do, but when the going gets tough, I don't do it, and that's something I have to work on. I truly do. Part of me always grew wanted to be around older people, and I'm starting to see why. I'm glad I did because they taught me some shit, and it took a long time for me. Had I listened to everyone more at my age, I would have been truly more fucked than I was. I have some things I don't ever want to say because of embarrassment, but I should never even say that. Maybe I will be so unfiltered and so like unfuck with, like I wouldn't even care about my shortcomings. But let's seek that for another time. I say that to say this as to anyone born in Gen Z, and I can't even speak to kids born 2000 and after. I would say you guys are way more emotional. Way more emotional. I would say, in all honesty, someone born 2000 or after will have to speak to you guys a little more than I do. You can still relate to me a little bit, but I was born in 98. I was born in the 20th century. And yes, there is a difference being born one century another. It truly does. I promise you, this number shit is insane. And that's a part of me because I don't really. A part of me, my throat chakra is still blocked. It's still blocked. I should honestly meditate and hold on to this blue chalcedony a little goddamn more. To be fair and honest with you. But numbers do fucking matter in this universe and this matrix. It truly fucking does. Load of more of other things as well. This new moon is coming. It basically is here. And I'm glad that it's here. I'm ready for a new shift. I'm truly ready to leave this old life behind and move again. I'm thankful that my camera storage is not is basically used up. I can't make videos the old way. And that's okay because I can speak live to you guys. That's a great thing that's happened. That's a great thing that's happened. A way to open up to you guys and to myself. And forgive me, Christian Cervantes, Simple Fugit, for not posting and not speaking your mind for all these years, especially this year. I let the Matrix kick my ass. I'm done with that. I said this to myself a while ago. I'm not going back to church. I must hold myself accountable, and I will tell you guys if I don't. But I've healed a lot. Do you remember my flesh ceremony, guys, I've been to? I still remember that, and I still carry that shit on my fucking arms. Put myself, I humble myself, and move forward to what I'm doing. It will get better. It truly will get better. I really love this. So the Native Center gave gift baskets one day at a sweat lodge, which is an amazing thing what they do. They're doing some amazing thing. And shout out to Generation X. Generation X. So you guys literally are like, if millennials had all their shit together more, because you guys are fucking fantastic. Like you can guys do shit for years, decades even better than millennials can. No disrespect to millennials, but Generation X is like can make some shit happen. It can make some shit happen, and I've noticed every generation becomes a little more sensitive. It's probably because of the food, of the astrology, of the time, of the numerology, of all that. And there's no shame because we're all born in different times. It's okay to be different. What we need to do is come collectively and heal. I'm serious. And this was a good time for me to like truly be grateful that I had time to look at myself these past couple weeks. I truly had a good time to look at myself these past couple weeks and notice what I will put up with and what I won't put up with. I had to do some amazing shadow work with my arm and with my dark self. There's some things I still don't want to say. And I have to accept that. My throat chakra needs a lot more healing than I thought it would. And that'll be okay. That'll be okay. I decided tomorrow I'll put some of these stones out for the cleanse finally. I didn't do it the full moon, and I'm sorry I didn't do it. But I can do it now. I can do it now. There's one good thing that I can say, though. I've done one millennial trait is keep this YouTube channel alive. After all this time. And I truly believe I will not let it go until they shut this bitch down. No. I will make more videos like this. Truly, I will. Today was a great day, too. I'm still in a great place I'm in. I'm still doing good. Good things. I'm going to do more good things. I need to be more of a helpful man. That's another great thing. I believe my generation is super selfish. I believe Generation Z is super selfish. I believe we cares all me, to more an extent than any generation before us. Is it our fault? Yes and no. No, because we were programmed. But yes, because the older ones of us are still upholding it. And like I said, we're still young, but we're in a different age than was of the boomers. It just truly is. Things change. Things truly change. But let me digress. I will say this. I believe if you can count 97 too, if you truly want to do 97, you can count 97 because they had a little bit more. I say 95, 96, 97, and yeah, I'm going to say 95, 96, 97 have a little bit more of the millennial hold and feel and resilience to an extent. To an extent. I want to say this because I noticed that the simulation changed a lot when I was in high school. So 2012 to 13, the last of the millennials were in there. And like I said, I consider also 95. Some consider still 95 millennials. I don't consider it, but I believe like, especially if you're born like truly into 95, you still have hella millennial traits, which is good. And it was lit as fuck the freshman year of high school. The sophomore year of high school, the energy shifted. In this case, I've noticed like 99 is the last year of masculine energy. So, if I already knew some shit was off, it was slowly coming more. The vibe was becoming more fake, more ADHD like, more foolish. But I could still somewhat hold a little awesome energy because even the 95 to 96 had some like hella good millennial traits still. And I didn't like some shit, but I dealt with it. The last year was 97, and then the energy was going to shift to pure hell after that because 97 was the very last year of the millennial traits of Z. 98 is the year is true Z, like full on Z. I don't like after like 97 was like I could still rock with them. They can still make a promise. They can still try to help people out, have like a nice heart and all that. The year after when my so-called class of 98 came, or like 16 came, we were straight up, we were selfish, we didn't give a fuck, we didn't pull through anything, dude. We didn't pull through shit. Like, the energy was dead. We didn't have no swag like they did. We didn't have none of that shit. I'm serious. I am serious. I truly am. Truly. We didn't give a fuck. Even I didn't do anything. I kind of wanted to get the fuck out because we were so immersed into this technology shit. We so were immersed into it. And I feel bad for the ones that are doing it now, like the later Z's. Especially the ones born 2000 and after. Oh my God. Like we can at least, even the 90, even like the first 5 years of Z can still make at least a somewhat of an effort if we really put our mind to it. But after that, you have to be a very certain type of soldier. Because, dude, you just get crying pouty and just go into that. I'm not gonna lie, I've been guilty of that several times. But I at least try to do to get back on my feet no matter what. And I let fear not make me go through it even when the going gets tough. And I'm sorry to myself that way. I'll have to heal that part of myself, that inner willpower, the solar plexus chakra, once and for all. And to show myself the appreciation and forgiveness I had all this time. I've not spoken this way in many years, it feels like. Many years. I'm forever indebted to myself for all this time. All of it. It seems like I must call out my generation's BS as well. Because it really shows me how really little life hands-on skill we have and how this is going to affect us and Generation Alpha after. This is not right. This is fucking crazy. Like, until then, I literally hadn't. I thought I had it all, and it turns out I didn't. And this is eye-opening to myself. It truly is. Truly it is. I want to say this last thing to Gen Z. Get help from your mentors. Get help from the older generations. Live out in nature. Don't think you know it all, bro. I'm going to be serious with you. Because the way we live, we think is life, is not the way the fucking it was. Obviously, things change, but the world we grew up in, no, it's not. It's not right. It's not right. We can create a new one, but we still must have that tenacity. And like I said, I don't know all the answers. I don't know. Nor... But I'm gonna do my best. If it's with my voice, with my mind, to try to get this out in the physical realm. Because most of the time I've used the Moldavite in here. Now I'm finally gonna put it out here where it matters in the 3D realm to try to help this matrix. Just a little bit, you guys. Even right now, it was with my voice. Even right now, it must be something. That is the only way. Well, this chat is done for today. I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all. Thank you so much. Gen Z. Heal. Please stop thinking you know fucking everything. I'm serious. It's just not fucking cute. It's not cool. Don't be fucking full of yourselves. Even though we're fucking like ruled by Aquarius. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, with that being said, shalom. Wadu.